Matt at Deren for our second on 71.3. We'll have to improve. Of course, another driver in her overall on pass in the rookie class as well. But so far, so good from Deren. And as deep as she probably wants to. But so far, so good again. A bit early in towards that hairpin here from Deren. Picks up the very edge of 6 on the way out of that corner. So good run here so far from Deren, maybe leaving a few points on the board, but a good run in regards to the championship.
And we did hear from Tommy Smith here, or one of GS just did, that Katarzyna Deren's dream was just to qualify for Battle Action once this season. She might be after doing that, Rob. It's an 86.3 for Katarzyna Deren. A big score for Katarzyna there, so 86.3. That should see her into Battle Action, Rob, and she might realise that dream. You're having it today over.
For Matt Deren, putting him all the way up into 5th position.
Absolutely. So once again, we have a husband versus wife on the line here. This is crazy.
My name is Matt.
My name is Kasia.
And we are Drifting Couple. So my driving started when I was 7 or 8, when my dad bought me a first car, Fiat 126P. Was driving it down the fields, around the fields, and it was best crack ever. Since then, I was really big into driving, maybe not driving sideways, but anything that has engine or any kind of horsepower. It was something that I was looking forward to get into it and try to drive it as much as I could.
So that's how we actually met, because I knew he likes cars, I loved cars. And I remember back in the days in Poland, he had a Nissan Patrol, big massive car, and he had also a Rover, little one, that suited me the most. And we were always racing, always.
Every traffic lights, every junction, there wasn't a time that we wouldn't race together. Then we came over to Ireland and started working here in Ireland. After a couple of years, I managed to start up my own business as a garage. And since then, everything was turned around cars, engines.
I asked Matt if we could go and try drifting. Obviously, drifting at the time was going on a slab and have few spins.
Someone told us about the track in Kilkenny, Goldstone in Kilkenny, where you can really start proper drifting. And went out there 2 or 3 times. Car wasn't fully prepared correctly for it.
I wasn't prepared, totally.
Kasia
wasn't
Every
prepared.
time we were coming back, Kasia didn't want to go back. She said she doesn't enjoy it. She doesn't like to go back there. So
Matt decided that we're gonna go a different way. So when everybody went off the track, he asked the owner if we could stay for a bit. So he sat me down as a driver. He sat beside me as a passenger and forced me.
Screaming and shouting.
Forced me to learn how to drift.
We done about 40 laps. My voice after was gone. She stopped halfway through trying to get out of the car, so you're not getting anywhere. Sit back, keep driving until we get a proper drift.
Loads of crying, loads of.
Loads of crying. I lost my voice for 2 or 3 days. We didn't talk to each other for about 2 days after.
Matt found on Dundee or whatever chassis, my favorite chassis, this one, E30. It was just a
bare shell
with a cage,
yeah.
Nothing else.
So we decided we'd take the car, we brought it over to the garage and build it from the scratch
Just for me.
Just for Kasia, to suit Kasia.
I had a 3 liter, then 3 liter turbo, and with 3 liter turbo there was loads of hassle. I lost the engine twice. Matt rebuilt it, but my passion towards drifting nearly died.
And I have to keep pushing her all the time to go back into the car and keep driving it.
And after a very bad day in Watergrass Hill, when there was a fire in engine bay and everything, I wanted to give up, and Matt said, no, we're starting from the scratch and it will be something different. You're gonna go for a V8.
Yeah, because I've driven a V8 in my E36 and I absolutely loving it. And I thought if we be all driving a V8, that'd be something really, really
That's gonna be class.
I competed for 3 years and Kasia was always giving out to me, why are you so stressed, why are you so much worry about it, and you know, why are you so, all week before the drifting event or anything like that, you were so stressful. So last year I decided that we're going to sign her up, show her the difference between driving on a practice day where you are having fun, having loads of fun, you're so relaxed, and what's the difference between driving on a practice day and driving in a real competition. So
he signed me up without my permission. I was mad. I was
But our plan
angry.
for the season was to go out, have fun, see what it's like, score, try to not score 0 in a qualifying run. And because there was 91 drivers in the whole year in our group in IDC, it was really, really tough year.
That was a 5-round championships.
Yeah. Round 1 in Ballykelly.
And I've done 2-3 laps. Didn't happen for me at all.
Practice.
Practice was very hard for me. We didn't have much time, so
It was a new track, new venue, new layout.
Yes.
Something new for her as well.
And I remember I was sitting in a car, going for the first qualifying run, and Connor Shanahan came over and actually said to me, you have it, girl, go on, show them how to drive. And it pumped me. And I actually went on the track, did the first qualifying run, and I couldn't believe it because I've done it.
We move it on to our first female competitor. It's Deren, the wife of the famous Matt Deren, the wizard of the pits, and Katarzyna here in the V8 powered E30 BMW. A little bit on that inside line, Rob, but still not a bad half here for Katarzyna. Who would be a Watergrass Hill specialist, I would say, but we're up here in the North, of course, and she's pulling it together, Rob.
She is indeed smoking up the rear tyres. Once again, Katarzyna is in the BMW E30
And I was standing there at the sideline and I was screaming and shouting. I said, look, that's my wife. She didn't spin out. She didn't score 0. And the best thing about it is she didn't break anything, so I don't have to fix anything on her car.
Yeah, I went off the track. You came over and said that you're very proud of me.
Yeah. It was a really, really first good qualifying.
And it was brilliant.
Yeah. Round 4 in Kerry. New venue as well, new track for everyone.
And I loved it. Every bit of it, I loved it. It was brilliant. That day, that time, I felt that I'm kind of starting opening, and I nearly qualified.
She was 33rd, yeah. And we run down to her and we said, you will, that much, you, unfortunately you're 33rd. And it's top 32 that's going through, so.
But I was proud of myself anyway.
And we were very proud of you as well. And then the last round came up. Round number 5 in Watergrass Hill.
Last round, the worst weather ever.
Yeah. We said to Kasia, just go do your best on that day. Because no matter what's going to happen, we've off-season to fix the car. If anything happened to the car, you either drive the car and break something or drive shit.
So I didn't want to be shit. I went for the first qualifying run. Wasn't great, and then came off the track, and our spotter Mark came over to me and gave me the speech of his life.
Yeah, and he even shake you.
He was even shaking me and everything.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable. After his speech, I went to the car and I said to myself, fuck it. What's gonna happen. It doesn't really matter. It's gonna be fun. Do your best. So I actually qualified. So I came off the track, didn't know how much points did I score. And then I see Matt, kids, all our friends running towards me, screaming and shouting. Obviously Matt was the biggest one and the loudest one. He came over, opened the door, and he said, you qualified. Do you understand? You qualified.
87, tak pani. 86. Wow, super. No się cieszę. Woohoo! Yes, I fucking told you! I told you! I fucking told you!
So that was a big moment for me, and I think biggest achievement.
Biggest achievement of the season, yeah.
Yes.
We didn't care about anyone else. Once she qualified, that was the biggest thing of the season. And then when we had our lunchtime, the top 32 battle sheet came out, and it came up that we battled each other in top 32. So I nearly choked with my burger.
That was the best thing that could ever happen to us.
Yeah.
I think it was a first time
In competitive drifting, that a couple was battling
each other.
ever, yeah, in
Yes.
the whole world. So the great achievement for us.
Yeah, everybody were coming to me, even to Matt, and saying, we know that you're very best and you're very good, but you know what, this time we wish her to win.
Yeah, they said, oh, best of luck, mate, but I hope that she's gonna win this time.
And we went on the track. I was chasing Matt first. Obviously, he's much better than me, so wasn't great run for me. And then we changed, and he was chasing me.
And I want to push her up that hill in Watergrass Hill to make sure that she's not thinking that I'm letting off or anything like that. So I really went for a big initiation and big dive in. Little bit too big. I crashed into the back of her car and she spun out, so it was my fault, so she was a winner. I couldn't lose to a better person on that day and give her this confidence boost that she can go out and win.
But I'm hoping that one day we will stand over there
And
again and battle again.
Yeah.
and I'm
looking forward to
hoping.
it. It'll be a rematch, a sweet revenge.
But I'm hoping that I'm going to be much better driver then, and I will be a bit more competitive.
Looking forward to it.
So, deal.
The last season, we had a cherry on the top, which was the awards night for IDC 2023. And we were nominated for a Battle of the Year with the superstars.
For Battle of the Year 2023, our first nomination is... It is Jack Shanahan versus James Dean. Our second nomination is... Leon Lynch versus Rowan Doherty. And the third nomination is... It is Matt Deren and Katarzyna Deren. Another Pro 2 nomination, and what we had was definitely an Irish first, possibly a world first in competitive drifting, when we had a husband and wife battle it out at the final of the Pro 2 Championship up the hill in Watergrass Hill, when Katarzyna Deren did what all wives do and showed her husband Matt, who really was the boss of the relationship. And I can announce the winner as voted by the IDC drivers is... It's James Dean and Jack Shanahan.
We lost to Jack Shanahan and James Dean, but everyone said it should be our reward.
It's not unfortunately, because when it comes to drifting itself, obviously they were better than us.
Of course.
But it was a huge achievement to see actually our photo on that screen and to be nominated with such a
Great drivers.
great drivers.
Yes, it is.
So it was an achievement. It wasn't pity that we lost. It was brilliant.
It was brilliant, yeah. So for this season, we are a couple of upgrades in our cars. Cash's car got a little supercharger out of Jaguar.
Everything is new. New wrap, new wheels, new setup.
Car looks absolutely stunning.
I love it.
Loads of late nights, loads of Saturday, Sundays. Make sure it was ready for the dyno. So we got it on the dyno. It's up and running now. So hoping for 2024, we go with a big bang, big push. The first
Hopefully.
the first year of Cash's drifting is over, so with big expectations now. We have a little upgrade on my car as well. It started looking like a BMW E36, not like a BMW with the Down syndrome. So
Say more about the engine. That's the main thing.
Yeah, with a big upgrade this year. I was running an old engine for the old engine was in it for 3 years. Now we have a fully forged new build engine with twin turbo. So hopefully we're gonna be going really, really fast and really, really left. All right. Loads of smoke, loads of fun.
Yes.
Hopefully the 2024 season will be
Big.
big.
Kid's gonna be with us.
It's a fantastic with our kids because we're really going out for drifting and we're really spending it as a family day out, family weekend out, any practice day, any competition. All 3 kids are always with us. They love it. They have their own friends down there, so it's really, really enjoyable weekend. It's not that they have to go with us, they want to go with us and they can't wait. And they counting down to any of the bash, any invitational drift games, anything, IDC, whatever it is, they there with us every time. And they're a great crew in the pit as well.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to say, that the boys are helping with the fuel, with tires. Maria is our spotter.
Drinks the water when we wait in the queue,
Yes.
just make sure that we are all right. So it's really, really...
We are their heroes. Maybe tiny ones,
But heroes.
but
yeah?
heroes.
Yeah.
And I hope that they are proud of us. It makes a difference
It does.
to have them with us.
It is. It is big confidence boost as well for us.
Exactly.
Because
And
you have to be good, we have to show good in front of your kids. Make sure that they said, oh, that's my dad, that's my mom, they're on the track. Put in the big show for you.
Yeah.
And I think they are proud of us.
Yeah, hopefully. And what they want to do in future? Drifting. Surprise, surprise.
That's it.